Hey everyone, Shannon Story here. I wanted to talk today about clean eating. I know a lot of people are very intimidated by this term and you're not quite sure what it means. So I just wanted to go over some of the top things that clean eating really means and how you can incorporate it into your daily life and make it a lifestyle. It is something that is very easy and simple to do and not overwhelming. So I want to break it down and just give you a brief overview of what it's like and what you can expect to do if you're going to adopt a clean eating lifestyle. You can do this on varying levels. You don't have to go 100% clean eating. You can kind of go, part way in. Any direction you move towards more clean eating is just going to be better and better for your body. So, basically, when you are doing clean eating, the main objective is to limit the amount of processed foods that you put into your body. So you want to be eating real whole foods. And by that, what I mean is real vegetables, real fruit, whole grains, dairy, and lean meats. Also, good fats. People think, well, fat makes you fat, and that's not true. You need your healthy fats. That's gonna hydrate your body. That's gonna give you healthy hair and nails, and that's really gonna fuel your body. So I know also people do have different dietary restrictions. So if, for example, you're gluten-free or lactose intolerant and can't do dairy, then you can adjust as needed for any of these guidelines. So don't feel like you can't do it just because maybe you can't have dairy. I personally don't eat dairy, or if I do, it's a very small amount because I am sensitive to lactose. So I won't do dairy, but I'll do alternates to dairy. So there's definitely ways to do clean eating no matter what your limitations are. So you definitely want to make sure that you're getting tons of fruits and vegetables into your diet. Try and have especially vegetables at every meal. And then also your lean proteins and your good carbs and your healthy fats. So when we say no processed foods, what that means is you basically don't really need to buy things that have labels. The things you're going to buy that have labels are going to basically be your good carbs because those are usually processed in some way. But we're going to talk about how to figure out which ones are the best ones to buy. And then also your dairy items because those are manufactured as well. But you're going to look for the ones that are going to be the healthiest for you. So when I go to the grocery store, what I do is actually shop the perimeter of the store, and that's the best tip I can give you. When you start going down the aisles of the store, that's where you find all the cookies and the chips and the junk that you really don't need. The stuff that is filled with sugar and salt and MSG and all those fillers that really start messing with your body, and all the corn and the soy and all the stuff that's added in. So when you go to the store, really try and stay to the outside because that's where you're going to find the deli. That's where you're going to find the produce. That's where you're going to find the dairy. That's where you're going to find the fresh meat. And so when you do that, you're going to be getting all those things that you need. The only aisle I'll go down is to get like the whole wheat pasta that we use, or brown rice or quinoa, because those are the main carbs that we use in our house, besides like sweet potatoes. So you want to be eating about 5 to 6 small meals a day. So about eating every 2 to 3 hours. You can have, a breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 2 small meals, or you can kind of just spread your food out however you want. As long as you continuously are eating and getting nutrients into your body. The key here is you don't ever want to get so hungry that you end up just like shoveling food in. So you don't want to get starving. You want to definitely be eating and keeping yourself kind of at that level where you're not overly full, but you're not starving. So at each meal, definitely shoot to get in a vegetable. You want to get in a lean protein. So that could be anything like chicken or beef, turkey, but make sure that it's lean. You're not having a ton of fat in it. You can also, if you're vegetarian, you can substitute in whatever protein you use for your protein source. A healthy fat, so that's going to be things like your healthy oils or avocado, hummus, those types of things. Also, you want to have a complex carb in whatever you're eating. So you're going to be having carbs, 3 to 4 servings a day of carbs. A serving is half of a cup. So you don't want a whole huge bowl of brown rice, but you just want half a cup of brown rice, right? So a complex carb would be anything like a sweet potato, lentils, peas, beans, chickpeas. When you're doing rice, you don't want to do white rice. You want to do brown rice. You want to look for whole grains. Even if you're doing breads and stuff like that, which are on like the lower side of what you should be choosing. Not the best choice, but you can definitely still eat them. Look for whole grain breads and whole grain cereals. And then you can also always do quinoa. Quinoa is great. It also has protein in it. Couscous. Oatmeal is awesome because it also has fiber. So oatmeal is great for the morning. So those are the types of complex carbs you should be looking to have. You definitely, as far as drinks go, you definitely want to be drinking water like crazy. So take whatever your body weight is, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces of water a day you should shoot to drink. I know I really struggle with getting enough water in each day, so I try and focus on that. As far as caffeine, if you can cut caffeine out, that's great. Personally, I love coffee. And so I'm going to continue to drink coffee and have my caffeine every day. That's a personal choice that I make. Coffee is actually all natural. It has caffeine in it, but caffeine is not the worst thing in the world for you. But watch what you put into your coffee and your tea. You don't want to be adding a ton of sugar. If you are adding sweetener, make sure that it's a natural sweetener, no artificial sweeteners. So if you're going to put a sweetener in your coffee, use, straight up sugar or sugar in the raw, or Truvia is really good. That's a all natural sweetener. Things like that. Coconut sugar is another good one. And, you want to stay away from the artificial sweeteners because they just have a really, really bad effect on your body. The other thing, and this is my last tip, cut out the soda. Soda will sabotage you in so many ways. I don't care if you're drinking the diet. I don't care if you're drinking the Coke Zero. Soda will sabotage any effort that you are making to get healthier because it is loaded with chemicals. And those chemicals mess with your digestion. They mess with the responses in your brain to food and to sweets. So it's actually been proven that people who drink soda, whether it's diet or regular, end up actually eating more sweet items because the brain is tricked into wanting more of them. So I really encourage you, if you are someone who drinks soda, cut it out completely. If you need that caffeine fix, get some tea or some coffee and go from there. But you really, really, really need to cut the soda out. So those are the tips for clean eating. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit long, but I hope you got some little nuggets of information in there and can go into clean eating a little bit more confident and a little bit more excited. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm happy to help with anything that you need. Have a great day. Bye.